Hey Libras, it's Faith. This is gonna be you guys' reading on how do they feel about you, okay? Okay, let me put my manners on display. Okay. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Oh, and thank you guys who have been booking readings with me. I appreciate you guys keeping me busy. Okay, I've been so busy that it's been big gaps between me posting up the videos, but I appreciate you guys for understanding. I couldn't thank you enough. Okay, gratitude. Okay, but yes, this is gonna be you guys' video on how they feel about you. Okay, so this could be for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or I don't know. That's or Venus or Mercury or it's just pick one. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't resonate, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. The shit just don't resonate. Okay. All right, but yes, let's see what we have going on for you, Libras. Okay. Of course, you guys know that. Of course, if you need a reading, know that for the rest of the month, the readings are half off. So you better get it while the shit is hot, because you guys already know when I turn that stove off, it's off. Okay, just saying. Some of you Libras, this could be concerning a Pisces. You may have left a Pisces behind, or it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, because the Eight of Cups wants to come out. That's all about focusing on the spiritual rather than the material. I feel like, in a sense, some of you Libras, maybe your mindset is starting to change. Maybe now what you used to go after, maybe that's changed because now you realize, oh damn, Jeff Bodine left my ass out here to dry. And maybe I need to pick somebody else. Maybe I need to go for a Billy Bob this time. Okay? So just saying. So I just feel like, in a sense, maybe some of you Libras could possibly be going on a spiritual journey. So your mindset will change. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. You're probably going to lose a lot of people. But in the process, some of you Libras are going to start to meet new, genuine people that add value, new, genuine friends that add value to your life. Because some of you Libras got friends, they don't do a damn thing but gossip. That's it. Okay, you are the mindset of the 5 people you hang around. So if you're hanging around hoes, guess what? You're gonna be a hoe. If you're hanging around people that don't want to be with people just because they have money, that's exactly what you're gonna become. Somebody just wants to go after people who have money because that is the mindset you decide to surround yourself with. Okay, just saying. Okay, so let's see. Oh, don't freak out. Okay, I'm using playing cards for the tarot readings. I'm gonna start using these, and I'm starting to like these a lot because it takes away. I mean, of course, in the playing cards, there is no major arcana, and I kind of thoroughly enjoy that because I don't know. I feel like it helps take away a lot of the confusion. Okay, that's just what I feel. You could disagree. I'm okay with that. Okay, I get told I'm wrong all day. Okay. Uh-huh. Some of you Libras could possibly deal with a Gemini. Okay, Libra, how do their partners feel about them? Libra, how do their partners feel about them? Libra, how do their partners feel about them? Some of you Libras have possibly known this person since childhood. Libras, how do their partners feel about them? Oh my God. It's hard to shuffle these little bitty playing cards. There we go. Libras, how do their partners feel about them? Libras, how do their partners feel about them? Libras, how do their partners feel about them? Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. So this can represent a love offer. This Knight of Cups can represent like romantic feelings. Okay. Again, the Knight of Cups can be very creative. He can be a hopeless romantic. So some of you Libras, this person can feel like you're a hopeless romantic, but also sometimes some of you Libras, this person feels like you may avoid responsibility when it comes to your emotions, possibly how you react, or maybe avoiding responsibility just when it possibly comes to life. Okay. The Knight of Cups can also, sometimes I do call the Knight of Cups a traveling whore. I'm not calling you that, okay? But I'm just saying the Knight of Cups, I see it as that place because this is somebody who just does not know how to not be in a relationship. Or they've never not been in a relationship, which can be dangerous. Because if somebody doesn't give themselves enough time to heal emotionally from an ex, you are playing with fire, because then when you try to move on too quickly, guess what happens? You just transfer all those issues onto the next person. And even if you don't mean it, it does happen that way sometimes, okay? But also, still, the Knight of Cups does represent having romantic feelings for you. Some of you Libras, this could actually be somebody new, because the Knight of Cups, to me, I don't really see that as like old energy that's been around for a long time. Seems new. So some of you Libras, this could possibly even be somebody new. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles represents being independent. So this person does feel like that you're independent. They enjoy your company. Some of you Libras, if you're in a relationship with this person, this could represent kind of like a high maintenance relationship. But also with the Nine of Pentacles, it can be that energy where it's like this person enjoys your company, but at the same time, you need to learn how to give them space. They don't want you to be up their ass cheeks. Okay? Some of you take the damn space. Okay? But independence. Now, the nines to me sometimes can represent being single. But again, like I said, if you're not, it can just represent like I said, high maintenance, luxury type style relationship. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups. So, oh yeah, by the way, Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. Eight of Cups, Pisces. Okay. So with this Eight of Cups or Eight of Hearts right here, this represents, like I said, leaving something behind. But also this represents going on a spiritual journey. So again, two different categories here. If you're in a relationship, some of you Libras, it's like this person wants to go on this spiritual journey with you, because maybe you've taught them a lot about themselves, about their emotions, about how to be more open emotionally. And that's good. They want to tackle life with you. They want to help. Or some of you Libras, this may not be anybody romantic. This could possibly be a friend. And maybe they just want to be there by your side as you go through life to help you. This is what I was talking about, meeting new, genuine friends. Okay? Some of you Libras, you may have even met this person through your friends, with an S. Friends who actually give a damn about you. Because once again, some of you Libras, you got some friends that really don't give a fuck about you. But here we are. You still got them as friends. I'm not sure why. Don't make no sense. Okay? But the Eight of Cups also can represent walking away from something that just does not make you happy. Okay, so some of you Libras may have walked away from a Virgo in your past because this person didn't make you happy. You just felt like possibly that emotionally you're not on the same page. It's almost like I have to keep explaining to you my emotions, and I should not have to do that. Okay. Then we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands represents giving up. It's just like, I don't want to do this attitude. But also the Ten of Wands can represent feeling like a lack of support. This can represent feeling overburdened, a lot of responsibilities. So this person, some of you Libras, this person can feel like you bite off more than you can chew. You feel like that you have to save the world and do everything under the sun. And so you tire your own self out. You stress your own self out. You make your own self sick, because the Ten of Wands can represent stress leading to health issues. And it's like you worry. Some of you Libras, this person feels like you worry so much about not only the past, okay, but you just worry a lot about everything across the board, past, present, future. You can't pick one to worry about. You worry about all three. Okay. But also for some reason with this Ten of Wands, I get being defensive for whatever reason. This person feels like you can get quite defensive with your communication, especially when you have to admit you're wrong. We have the Six of Swords. So this represents moving from rough waters to calmer waters. Some of you Libras, this could be distance. So there may be distance between the two of you guys. Some of you Libras, we have two cards here about creating space. So this person does, I feel like if you Libras are giving this person space, they really are appreciative that you give them space. If some of you Libras don't give them space, this person's just like, look, I don't want to be around you all the time, because they could be a loner. They could be an introvert. So being around you 24/7 ain't their cup of tea. If they're an extrovert, they don't want to be around you all the time. And it's not a bad thing. It don't mean they hate you, dislike you, don't love you. That's not the case. They just want their space. Okay? But the Six of Swords does represent transitioning. So some of you Libras, some of you guys could have, if this was new love, some of you Libras already gave up on this new love. Okay? So this can literally represent you moving on, moving forward. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, loyalty. So this person does feel like you are loyal. They feel like you're a true friend. They feel like that, it's weird because you feel like that they don't have your back, but really they could. They probably do. Some of you Libras could possibly deal with the Sagittarius. I forgot to say that. And we also have Aquarius. No. Yes, Aquarius. Six of Pentacles is Taurus. But still loyalty. They feel like you're loyal. Really loyal. They never question your loyalty. They don't think you're gonna cheat. But also some of you Libras could be an overgiver. This person feels like you give so much of yourselves to others and then you complain about it. Head scratcher. Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person's starting to catch more feelings for you. Okay, also the Queen of Cups can represent, a lot of people are attracted to you like a moth to a flame because you're so loving, you're so caring, you're so genuine. But again, some of you Libras, you try to take on the world, and then when the world don't want to take on you, you're pissed. When the world don't want to have your back, now you're pissed because you're just like, how dare the world not have my back? I had your back. The world don't fucking care if you had their back. It doesn't matter. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. So see, we already have two nines and we have two sixes. It's almost like you Libras are slowly coming to a decision, but then it's almost like when you come to a decision, then it's just like you backtrack. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, which represents happiness, joy. So this person does feel like that you make them happy. They're happy where they're at. They're not necessarily, they don't want to go nowhere. Okay, they feel like you make them happy. That's why they're starting to catch more feelings for you. But again, it's just this issue where like I said, you Libras feel like this person doesn't have your back, and I feel like that's not true. This person does have your back, but maybe they don't have your back in the way that you have theirs. But everybody is different. Everybody's perspective is different. So you may be like, look, I'm gonna shut the damn building down if anybody treats you wrong, and they could possibly be the type who wants to get both sides of the story, and then they have your back after that. That's their way of doing it. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords. So we have two tens, two nines, two sixes. So we have completions, but this also can represent work with a spiritual purpose. So some of you Libras, this person came into your life to lead you down the right path when it comes to your spiritual journey, which is what I already said. Now, some of you Libras, I feel like that this represents this person feels like you're not happy, even though they're happy. Because the Ten of Swords represents betrayal. You know what? No, this person feels like you're not happy with yourself. Yeah. They feel like you're genuinely not happy with yourself, and it's something because I feel like they probably are right. There's something within you that's telling you that you're not happy with yourself. Even though you may try to put on this facade that you're really not. Something deep down inside of you is hurting, and it could be based off of betrayal. Okay? Some of you Libras, if this is somebody who you walked away from, the betrayal here is that this person may decide to walk away from you and not deal with it no more. All right. But yes, Ten of Swords, Gemini, which I already called before. Okay. But the Ten of Swords also represents there's no way to go but up. Okay. We have the King of Swords, brutally honest. See, that's what the issue is. Some of you Libras, this person feels like that you make them feel less than because of the way that you talk to them sometimes. A shame. The King of Swords, it's okay to be brutally honest. But when you're in a relationship with somebody, you can be honest, but it's the way that you be honest. Okay? You don't need to be talking to this person like they an ass in the street. No, because that shit is not okay. Because then when the tables turn and talk to you like that, you want to leave. Don't dish it if you can't give it, if you can't take it back. We have the Joker, which represents the Fool. Yeah. You use your it's like your brutal honesty. I feel like some of you Libras, and it's not, like I said, it's not about the fact of being honest. It's the way you're being honest keeps you single, keeps you being in commitments that are short-lived. That's why I said, when it comes to the person you're in a relationship with, you got to rethink the way you're talking. Okay? But this represents, what's the word we're looking for? Leaving the past behind. The Fool can represent taking a leap of faith, expecting the unexpected. Okay? The Fool card also can represent that energy where I kind of feel like it's like luck. Okay, but the Fool don't necessarily think of the consequences either, and it's tied to this King of Swords, which I already said. You don't think of the consequences of your words, your actions, until after shit has hit the fan, and then the fan has to stop going. And it's like, damn, look at all that shit I done did on that fan. But when you're in the moment, when you're talking, you're not thinking about what you're saying. You're not thinking about how it can be offensive. Especially, like I said, to somebody you claim to love. What the fuck? Okay, it makes no sense. 7 of Wands, yeah. 4 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 7 of Cups. It's a lot of repeating numbers going on here. Some of you Libras, I feel like you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. Yeah, it's a lot of repeating numbers. 7s are repeating, 6s are repeating, aces are repeating, 10s are repeating. So some of you Libras could possibly see a lot of synchronicities. All those synchronicities have a message for you on shit that you need to fix. Okay? I don't necessarily feel like that. I don't necessarily feel like, see, that's what it is. You walk away, you guys separate for a while, you come back, you're happy for a second, and then you're not happy anymore, which goes to this person's point in saying you don't know what the hell you want, or they feel like you don't know what you want. But also this person feels like you get what you want, and then you don't want it no more. Why you have to be so goddamn confusing or confused? It's either you like the person, you love the person, or you don't. By this point, because some of you Libras, it's been a long time and you've been doing the same old thing over and over again, possibly 9 years, 6 years. Oh boy. Another thing too, how about if you try to let go of control, see how that changes your situation. Libra, how their partners feel about them. Libras, how their partners feel about them. Libras, how their partners feel about them. Because some of you Libras, this person is getting to a point where they are about to give up because you keep walking away or you keep being confused. So it's like, I'm not about to keep trying. I'm not about to keep chasing after you. I'm not about to keep doing none of this shit. I can go do something somewhere else. Libra, how their partners feel about them. Libra, how their partners feel about them. 24 cards for Libras, how their partners feel about them. 4 cards for Libras, how their partners feel about them. 4 cards for Libras, how their partners feel about them. Here, yeah, the Tower wants to come up. Libras, how their partners feel about them. At the bottom, we have the Justice card. That's you. Justice card represents having unfinished business. So if some of you Libras walk away from this person, or you guys are in separation, then you guys could possibly try. Not saying it's going to happen. It's possible. You guys could try to reconcile within the next 9 weeks or about a month of October, from what I'm getting here. But Justice card represents unfinished business. It also represents working your way up from the bottom to the top. Some of you Libras, you may be afraid to let go of this person because of the fact that you guys have history together. Okay? People can spend their lives trying to chase after possibly being a professional athlete or a professional singer, and sometimes shit don't work out. And then they realize they got to move on because it's not working. It happens. Okay? Also, this can represent divorce, separation, court, law. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Okay, so this person does feel a sense of destiny whenever it comes to you guys. This is being in tune with your destiny, being in touch with your destiny. Some of you Libras, your destiny could be a fixed sign, a Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or an Aquarius. Okay, but also sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can represent enjoying the chase. But then when the chase is over, it's like, okay, I don't want to do this no more. Next, you know. But also the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I say? Imagine if some of you Libras went with the flow. Imagine how much your life would change. This is it right here. Go with the flow. This person feels like, well, for some of you Libras, this person feels like that you are their destiny. You know, it seems quite unexpected when it comes to this person, you know, especially if you are with this person. Again, if some of you Libras are separated, that's up for debate. Okay. This 8 of Wands, of course, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, this is the card of Sagittarius, okay? But also this 8 of Wands, fast movement, passion, Cupid's arrow. So this person fell in love with you as soon as they saw you. We have the 5 of Swords, represents conflict, arguments, being defensive. But also some of you Libras, again, this person feels like you care too much about what other people think. That stops you from going with the flow because you're afraid that if I do certain stuff, then this person's going to hate me. That person's going to dislike me. This person's going to have something to say. No, we have the 7. Didn't I tell you, getting what you want, then you don't want it anymore? Conflict, arguments, boundaries. Okay, 7 of Wands is like fighting for what you believe in. So they admire the fact that you want to fight for what you believe in. But at the end of the day, it's like, look, if you're going to be so concerned about people in the outside world, give up doing whatever you're doing. Okay. Let me clarify this Wheel of Fortune, and I'll clarify the Justice card to see. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Also, the Wheel of Fortune can represent changes. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. I think this is you. 9 of Cups. Told you. You make them really happy, which is what I said before, but they're afraid that you're not happy. 9 of Cups, getting what you want, getting your destiny, being in tune with your destiny. Okay? Let's clarify the Justice card. Clarify the Justice card. Clarify the Justice card. We have the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands, that 4 of Wands and 2 of Cups with the Justice card represents bringing balance to a situation. So if some of you Libras are wondering if this person is going to get engaged to you or ask you to marry them, they will. Probably won't be now. Probably looking at next spring. Okay? Or because Wands is days, Cups is weeks, and Justice, that could happen anytime. That could be 10 years from now. So I would say 11 months, really. No, 7 to 11 months. Okay? Maybe even the month of July or August. You could get lucky for some of you Libras. But yeah, the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands, that's marriage. 3 of Cups can represent engagement. Or it's like, I feel like this energy here is like this person. It's almost like marrying their best friend, to be honest with you. Yeah, 6 of Cups. You guys have this. Guess what? You guys had a karmic relationship from a past life. I don't know what happened to it. It could have been unrequited love or something could have happened. But this relationship is coming back around because the universe kind of is like, this is what you need. It's not what you want, because this person is changing your perspective. They're helping you see a different side of life that maybe you didn't see before. But if you don't want this person, I can take them away and give them to somebody else. And guess what? You can't be bitching about it later on, like, why didn't I do it? Because you know what? A lot of times the Justice card will show up early because, for example, just say an example. For example, you can meet somebody who exemplifies the justice earlier on in life, and they could be trying to show you a different side of love, but you may not be ready for it. That's the Justice. So the Justice card doesn't always mean that you'll end up together. A lot of times the Justice card is lessons by the universe, because the universe says regardless of what you do, what you don't do, the scales are going to be balanced because I fucking said they're going to be balanced. And at the end of the day, everybody got to answer to someone, whoever the hell you believe in. That's the Justice. Yin and yang. Compromise. Balancing out energies. And that's why I said sometimes the Justice card can show up in your life early on because it's trying to teach you how to be more open-minded to somebody that may be different or outside of what you think you need in terms of a relationship. Because I've seen instances where the Justice shows up and this person possibly tries to treat them right, shows them a different side of life, shows them a different side to love, but that other person don't want it because they're possibly looking for something that their ex gave them, and though they don't want it. And then guess what happens to this person? They be looking for this love that this person gave them for a long time. Sometimes Justice shows up when we ain't ready to receive it because we think we know better than the universe. We don't. As much as we try, it never happens. The universe is always 30 million steps ahead of us. Okay? So the Justice, people come into your life for a reason, a lesson or a blessing or both. And again, like I said, some of you Libras, I feel like this is a karmic relationship from a past life. This person already showed up to you in a past life. And I feel like in a sense, either they rejected you or you rejected them because you weren't ready. And now you both have reincarnated to try this shit again. And we're going to see how this goes. But some of you Libras, you still ain't going to learn. So that's up for debate. Okay? So this has been your guys' reading. I hope it resonated, and see you later.